No, I would have never thought to put coffee liqueur in my chicken.
Yeah. Tastes
That's
wonderful.
Okay, so we got something else we can do.
Yeah, there's levels to this. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun here.
Hi, and welcome to the Liquor Connoisseur. I'm Crystal.
I'm Roger.
Today we have a very special, or should I say, a cool guest.
Cool.
We have Dave Kowalski, who is the owner of Lebowskis, Kool-Luah. So tell us more about yourself, David, and your product.
Absolutely. Good afternoon. Well, technically, my wife is the owner. I just do whatever she tells me to do.
Oh, same here. Same here.
Unfortunately, she couldn't make it today. So, I'm here to represent our Lebowskis Kool-Luah coffee liqueur brand. Just launching it out into the market. We're growing in Colorado, getting ready to distribute nationwide here very shortly. So,
Nice.
Just like everything else that's happened to us in the past 2 years, the Lebowskis Kool-Luah coffee liqueur was a complete accident, complete serendipity. We opened up Lebowski's Tap Room in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We had always had this crazy idea of wanting to get into the restaurant business. Great burgers, great chicken wings, great comfort food. It was a trip to Iceland in 2019 that inspired us to go with the Lebowski theme. We originally probably started out more like a 50 style diner with the menu that we were planning, but that trip to Iceland changed everything forever. And so we had been in the works of this restaurant concept for the past 4 or 5 years. 2 months after we opened the restaurant, Monica found her dad's recipe for coffee liqueur in a box of old cards and letters. It had been sitting in my basement for 25 years, just waiting to be rediscovered. And so we had to give it a try for ourselves. We owned a Lebowski themed restaurant, so we wanted to give it a shot. We started making it for our own consumption at the restaurant initially. People loved it so much that first Christmas season, people were asking, I need bottles of this to give away as gifts for my family and friends. And at that point, we were just making it ourselves. We couldn't sell it. So we did partner up with Black Hat Distillery here in Colorado Springs, and they're producing the product for us commercially now.
That's awesome.
That's
we're
really cool.
we're definitely gonna try it.
Yeah, we have our bottle.
It looks like some's already come out of there. You might try
Yeah, it has. We've been having some fun. We started a couple of hours ago having some fun with this. So we've made a couple of things we're going to bring up here in a minute. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were like, we got to do this right. So we're like, we're not just going to sip it neat. We're also going to make some cocktails.
Yeah, excellent. That's the way it's intended to be. Although, I mean, it's a vodka-based coffee liqueur. We use a Colombian-based coffee, so the vodka doesn't add an extra flavor profile to it. So it allows. You can drink it by itself. Doesn't get super hot like a lot of other coffee liqueurs, and it really lets the Colombian coffee shine through in the product.
Yeah, this is coffee bean here. I grind my own beans, and so that's how I make my coffee all the time. And this is like fresh ground coffee.
He's in
here.
heaven.
Yeah, I like this.
I told him he had to be here for this one because he loves coffee.
Yeah, so this is gonna be fun. Oh,
You ready?
Cheers. Yeah,
Cheers.
Let's get a little bit of sip of this. I like that. Smooth.
Well
Yes.
balanced.
Yeah, no burn to it.
Exactly.
I definitely-
It's no dessert.
I get the coffee, but I get chocolate notes.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Yeah, I
get that
get
a lot. We get chocolate, caramel notes to it, and so it's the great thing about my father-in-law's recipe. The vodka actually acts as a natural preservative as well within the product. So we're one of the only coffee liqueurs that has no artificial flavors or colors, which makes it both vegan and gluten-free.
Yeah, I noticed that on the bottle. It's like, oh, no additives, vegan, gluten-free. Yeah.
And he invented this recipe in the 70s and 80s when I don't even know if gluten existed back in the 80s.
It wasn't a problem back then. So,
but it fits all the boxes these days.
That's great.
No, we love reviewing spirits and liqueurs made like yours. We want to make sure our audience knows what it is they're drinking.
Absolutely.
Well, that was very tasty. Well, we also, you're the first one we've done this for. We actually made brownies
Okay.
Yeah.
We used the brownie recipe you had on the bottle,
Yes.
and
Yeah. We made a couple of brownies. Yeah, we made a batch of brownies, but we brought a couple of them out. This would be my first time trying them like this. I couldn't wait because I was reading. I was like, we can make all these cocktails. And then I seen brownie and I was like, let's do that. Let's do that.
Absolutely.
he's a big brownie guy.
Yeah.
Such a versatile product, great for baking, great for, we have the brownie recipe. We are getting ready. We've been experimenting with a tiramisu using our coffee liqueur. And one of the other fun projects that we did here, one of our local ice cream creameries, Josh and John's, they're like Colorado Springs version of Ben and Jerry's. They're using our coffee liqueur to make a flavor of ice cream now. So that ice
That's
cream
awesome.
with the brownies is amazing. We serve it as a dessert here at the restaurant.
Okay, we gotta come visit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look you guys up next time we're in Colorado. I like this.
Absolutely.
I'm liking this whole thing already.
No, that brownie, it definitely amped up that because this ain't nothing but some Betty Crocker in the box.
Yeah. Yeah, we just got box brownie mix and we're like, you know what? Let's add this to it. That way we have something cool to eat.
No, but this is great. So I love the story of how you all got started. You've won so many awards with this liqueur.
Yes.
How does that make you guys feel? Yeah.
So we decided we were going to get it out there as fast as we could. So we initially entered it in the San Diego Spirits Festival and the Las Vegas Global Spirits Awards last year. I picked up 2 silver medals for the product. Initially, we just won our very first gold medal at the San Diego International Wine and Spirits Challenge. So every time we win an award, Monica orders a banner for us to hang up in the restaurant. So eventually it's going to look like an arena in here with all the different awards that are bringing home. So it's been such a fun endeavor. I'm sharing that recipe with the world, keeping my wife's dad's memory alive. His name was Donnie, so fits right in with the theme of the movie. We put his name on the bottle. It's his legacy, and this product wouldn't exist without him.
That's really
awesome.
cool.
That's the one thing I love about this industry is leaving that lasting legacy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I do have to ask, with this being a coffee liqueur, how much caffeine is in a...
Actually, not a ton. The coffee product that we use, it's about an eighth of a cup of coffee worth of caffeine in a 1 ounce shot. So you have to drink 8 shots to do the equivalent of a cup of coffee. So not
by then
caffeinated.
something else will happen. So
and it's easy to drink 8 shots of it.
Yeah.
But it's that where even in the evenings, you could do a White Russian, you could do an espresso martini, and still it's not gonna keep you up all night.
I'm glad he brought that up because that is actually the cocktail that I made for myself was a White Russian. So
absolutely,
yeah, I had to try that out, and it's I've already had a couple of sips of this, and it's quite delicious. So
absolutely.
So what I made, I actually paired the Kool-Luah with some Same Old Moses, it's a local brand in Oklahoma.
Okay,
they have an Amarone finish.
Okay,
so this is actually a rye whiskey.
Yes.
But that Amarone has that same note. It has that coffee, chocolate. So I thought that paired well together.
Absolutely. That's what we love. The product's so versatile. Since we've been open now going on 20 months, I have 54 different recipes for White Russians using every single alcohol you can imagine. It pairs fantastic with bourbon, whiskeys, tequila. We have an El Dude White Russian, which is tequila, our product, and half and half. We have 10 different espresso martini recipes. So that's one of the very first things when a distributor brings in a new alcohol product for us to try. The very first thing I do is make it into a White Russian. If it tastes good in a White Russian, there's a chance we may carry it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty awesome. Oh man! So what is the price point for?
Our retail price is $38.99. We sell it here at the tap room. I have it in over 30 liquor stores already here in Colorado. I'm growing every day. The partnerships we've built with this product have been amazing. We now have it in 24 other restaurants besides Lebowskis that are carrying it as their primary coffee liqueur. throughout Colorado. And again, just trying to build that distribution network and those partnerships each and every day.
So do you all ship to other states, or is it just local to Colorado?
Not right at this exact moment. We are working with Black Hat through Black Hat Distillery, our partnership with them. We are getting ready to set up online sales and distribution. So hopefully by the end of March, we'll be able to have that online distribution platform. Right now, we're in the process of getting everything finalized. The initial states that we're going to distribute in are California, Florida, Texas, and we'll have Kansas online very shortly. But yeah, our goal is to work with a nationwide distribution company to have the product in most states by the end of 2025.
Yeah, not gonna say I'm feeling a little left out. I mean, you named everything but Oklahoma. I mean, in that area, and
it's a short drive down to Dallas to maybe pick up some product.
Everybody leaves Oklahoma out. we understand. We get it. It's tough.
It'll be in Oklahoma very soon.
Yeah.
There are a couple bottles at my stepmom's house in Sulphur. That was Christmas presents to all of our family was bottles of the coffee liqueur.
Cool.
That works out.
That's a good gift.
I'm gonna have to join the family.
Absolutely. This is tasty.
No, we're really enjoying this. I am not a coffee person, but I can appreciate quality spirits and liqueurs, and this is definitely it. Especially, mixed with this Amarone rye whiskey, it does blend well, like you said.
Absolutely, yeah. We do an old fashioned using a revolver old fashioned using our coffee liqueur, and we do a tequila version of that. It's tequila old fashioned using the coffee liqueur as well. So that's just, whenever that's my secret weapon. When I go in and talk to a restaurant, it's like I already have 25, 30 different cocktail recipes that we've experimented with at the tap room. And so I went into a Mexican restaurant and they're like, we love it. It tastes great. I just don't know how we would use it. And so bam, instantly was able to give them 6 different recipes for tequila based drinks using the coffee liqueur.
That's really cool.
Now that'd be maybe more your speed.
Yeah.
You love tequila.
Tequila is my thing. So I'll be playing around with that and trying some of those recipes. That sounds really cool.
One of our best new recipes that we made up is a hot honey espresso martini using tequila. So we actually, if you go online, we just had through Black Hat, our partnership, we just posted a commercial online for that. We had hired a bartender to film making that product. So it's on our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook profile.
Oh, awesome. We'll definitely have to start following you guys.
Definitely.
So what else do you all have at the tap room?
So at the tap room, we serve kind of elevated pub food. It was our goal to kind of bring to Colorado Springs the type of food that we loved in our tours around the United States. Before we opened the tap room, my favorite burger was at the Clover Grill in New Orleans, Louisiana. So we tried it originally back in the early 2000s. Went back to Mardi Gras with my brother and sister-in-law 2 years ago, right before we opened the restaurant, and exact same burger. And so while I was there, unbeknownst to them, we were planning on opening our restaurant. So I asked them if I could videotape them making my burger. And so we used the exact same process, the exact same quality of products in our burgers. So our hamburgers have been mentioned in many, many top 5 lists throughout the state of Colorado. We just had a travel writer that came in December. At the end of this month, the website's called 5 Reasons to Visit. He's going to write up an article on our Walter hamburger, naming it one of the best burgers in Colorado. It's a regular hamburger. It's our crazy burger, just like if you're familiar with the Big Lebowski movie. Walter, the character in the movie, is a little unhinged. But it's a regular hamburger, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, and then we add peanut butter and jalapeno jam to it.
Of course.
Gives it those extra layers of flavor, and you get that little bit of a pop of that spice from the jalapeno jam at the end.
Oh,
That's really cool.
I'll have to try that too.
Another thing, and we did it just as I had the goal of making some of the best chicken wings in Colorado. There's a place here locally that I wanted to kind of if I could make a wing as good or better than them, that was my goal. We entered our chicken wings into a competition back in September. It's called the Best of the West Wing Fest here. We had 56 different restaurants from around Colorado, and 2 actually came up from New Mexico to participate in that. And we just entered it for fun. Ended up taking home 2 first place awards in that competition for our chicken wings.
Nice.
Won best traditional wing and best sauce at that. So now the pressure's on. We gotta this September I'm coming up with another secret weapon chicken wing. So the one we won on was, we call them our Dave style wings. It's the way I like to eat them. We fry them up, toss them in a buffalo sauce, throw them on our fajita griller, char them up a little bit, and then finish it in a sweet and spicy Asian sauce. So you get the sweet, the heat, the char is really the secret ingredient that ties all those flavors together. So nice. This year have been experimenting. We just rolled it out for Super Bowl week. We're doing an orange chicken that's infused with our coffee liqueur. Ooh. So we fry them, char them, and then we toss them in that orange and coffee liqueur sauce, and then we finish it with a little bit of a citrus añejo dry rub to give it both the wet and the dry rub flavor to those wings. And I mean, I think the Dave style wings are still my favorite, but the orange coffee liqueur chicken wings are definitely neck and neck.
They don't play with flavor. I like this.
No, I would have never thought to put a coffee liqueur in my chicken.
Yeah. Tastes
There's levels.
Okay, so we got something else we can do.
Yeah, there's levels to this. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun here. Yeah.
What other fun things do you do with the coffee liqueur?
So, I mean, here at the tap room, I mean, it's been kind of our, obviously our go-to. We sell almost as many bottles of the product here at the tap room as we do through our distribution partners currently. We try to force people to come to our tap room and have a great time. We do trivia every Monday night. We do bingo every Thursday night. We do events throughout the seasons. Over the winter, Monica did some tamale making classes here at the tap room. Nice. So it gives us the opportunity to showcase our product. And I mean, basically, I don't even consider myself to be a salesman. If I get this product in front of somebody and they have the chance to try it, the product pretty much sells itself. And so
yeah, it does. I agree.
So we're getting ready to the official tasting season kicks off here very shortly as it gets warmer, a lot more outdoor events. So we'll get the product out there again in tasting events all across Colorado Springs, all across Denver, just to continue to grow that brand presence and eventually get additional people out there. It's our dream and our goal that one of the actors from the movie will eventually have the opportunity to try it, and
that would be perfect.
I mean, if Jeff Bridges were to want to sign on, I'd give him 10% of the company right now.
That would be all you would need, man.
Exactly.
That would be awesome. Yeah, that's man. You got to set that up. That would be so cool.
Exactly.
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, is he talking about the movie? I do love the movie. It's a good movie.
So, and what's funny is I mean, obviously the Lebowski theme happened based upon that trip I was mentioning. If you would have asked us 10 years ago if we were gonna name our restaurant after a 30-year-old movie, I would have said, nah, you're crazy. There's no way. But it was just again, like I mentioned, all of the little accidents, little coincidences that have happened just really brought the tap room as well as the coffee liqueur to life. And I mean, it's been such a fun and amazing experience. Monica and I actually were on a reality television show back in March of last year. We actually drove down to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and filmed season 14 of The Blocks, BLOX. Wes Bergman is the host and producer of that show. He's been on The Challenge on MTV for the past 20 plus years, and he's actually been on several reality competitions here recently. But he devised a kind of Shark Tank and The Apprentice had a baby. It's a training ground for new businesses as well as a daily competition show. And we focused on the coffee liqueur as part of that that week. We ended up finishing third out of 116 companies. So the top three are declared the winners of the block. So we're excited to be able to share that with the world. And
Cool.
Our name is forever etched on that winner's trophy. And as people continue to see that show, they'll learn more and more about the coffee liqueur as well.
Man, all you all do is win.
We're those crazy people that do everything. I mean, we are always coming up, like once we do something, it's like, okay, what's the next fun thing we can do with this?
That's awesome. So I imagine when I go see it, you guys are gonna be like, yeah, we're expanding now because we ran out of room for the banners.
We are talking about a second location here in Colorado Springs. Our flagship, our original location's on the west side of Colorado Springs. So we're actually thinking about a second location on the east side of Colorado Springs. We have had a few people that have come in just and had preliminary talks about people ask us all the time if we're a franchise. And my response is that we're the first of a future franchise. And so nothing significant. Nobody's written me a check yet, but there's the possibility that we could expand into other states into the future.
That'd be great.
Be awesome. Yeah.
We'll be able to say we knew him when, just before all the fame took over. But it's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah, that's what's been so fun is, I mean, Monica and I are really down to earth people. We just like to, we work hard, obviously. I mean, restaurant business, we're working 60 to 70 hours a week. We go home exhausted every day, but it's just so much fun. The following that we've built here, the regulars that we have come in, I mean, we're on first name basis with half the people that come in and visit our restaurant now. Just continuing to build that presence in the Colorado Springs community has been amazing.
That's awesome. That's really where it starts, is in your community.
Yeah. Now we just need Guy Fieri to come in and feature us on
That'd be perfect.
Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
Yeah, we'll have to tag him.
Oh man, then he can bring in everybody from Big Lebowski. See?
There you go.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Always thinking.
Well, we'll be looking out for the episode because it's got to happen.
Definitely.
I mean, the way you describe those wings, I don't see how Guy could not drive through.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm enjoying the brownie and the cocktails.
I know, right?
And it by itself.
Yeah, I know. It's working. This is really good. This is the first time we've used something to make brownies, a spirit of sorts.
There you go.
And tasty.
Now I gotta make chicken wings.
Yeah. Let's look it up. Let's make it happen.
Yes.
Yeah, is that recipe out?
I don't have it. I could put it online, put it on our website. I mean, obviously, it's amazing. I mean, it's like if I take the exact same ingredients from my kitchen home and try to recreate, it doesn't taste as good as when you're here at the restaurant. I don't know why. It's just so it's we force people to come back because they could try to make the same things at home, but it just never is as good.
It's not the same. It's something about somebody with skill making it for you too. It's a little different.
Yeah,
it is. It's a little bit different. I've made some stuff at home and I've been like, yeah, it's not quite there, but it's good.
Oh man, no, I am excited for this. If you guys get St. Mimosas out there, definitely try it with that Amarone.
Absolutely.
It brings out those notes.
Mm-hmm.
That White Russian was good though.
Mm-hmm. It is. I'm like, man, I want to sneak over there and get yours too.
Exactly.
Go ahead. I will share.
You'll share.
It's interesting. The coffee liqueur changes the flavor profile of whatever it is that you can buy. One of our craziest White Russians is using limoncello. So it's a limoncello, our coffee liqueur, and half and half. And it tastes like German chocolate cake. The lemon and the coffee together give that combination. We do an absinthe-based White Russian. We do every other alcohol you can imagine. And we're
we
doing
have
something.
a friend that makes a really good absinthe. So
there you go.
That might be next.
That might be next.
Tequila.
Oh wow, I love the versatility of this. You guys have really made something happen here.
Yeah, this is a lot different than, like you said, this stands out from other coffee liqueurs.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with this.
I'm just excited the endless possibilities. It's like y'all need like 5,269 ways to use.
Yeah.
That's my next project. I wasn't able to get it done before this past Christmas, but I am going to try to put together a recipe book coming up for the upcoming next Christmas, in time for that, to list out all the different White Russian recipes, all the different espresso martini, and other cocktails that we feature here at Lebowski's Tap Room.
Oh yeah,
cool.
Put me down as a pre-order.
Yeah, before that. Yeah. Just let us know.
One of our goals this year has been to get better at making cocktails. If you've seen some of our videos,
Hilarious.
it's comedy.
Yeah, we're bad enough at it that you have to laugh. Like you're like, oh, poor kids. Look at them try. It's like they're doing it with their feet. And I'm one of the worst. She's way better than I am. So when you see her videos, you're like, ooh, he's worse. Yeah. Usually I just go straight to the glass. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His idea of a mixturing is add the ice cube.
Just add the ice cube. Let's go. Or just add the glass and keep it pushing. I'm pretty terrible, but I did good with this because it was equal parts, the half and half.
There you go.
The coffee liqueur. We used Black Mama vodka in this one. And it turned out delicious. So
Excellent.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
some
that
of
Black
the
Mama
best-
vodka is really good in that because it's not going to overpower it. It's not going to, it doesn't have a taste. So.
Yes. Some of the best recipes in life are 2-3 ingredients, and that's it.
yeah.
No, it works. I love
We're
it.
gonna have to make these brownies like this again. This is all right.
You going to eat all the
I
brownies?
might. I've been trying to be kind about it on camera, but I just have to hold on. Just give me a minute.
I mean, it really did. It did amp up the flavor
It is good.
of the box brownies.
Yes,
It's probably way better when you make them from scratch.
Yeah. Real brownies.
absolutely. We do a caramel sauce using our coffee liqueur here at the restaurant. We do a brownie sundae that we actually use Guinness to infuse the brownies, and then we do the Dude ice cream, which is the coffee liqueur ice cream made by Josh and John's, and then we do our own caramel using I think I said honey before, but a caramel using the coffee liqueur over the top of that with some whipped cream and cherries. Just amazing.
I'm going to have to catch a flight.
I know, right? So they got the Lebowski coffee liqueur and the Dude ice cream
Together.
I'm loving it.
Match made in heaven.
Match made in heaven.
Oh, man, this has been fun. I definitely got a lot of drinking and eating to do tonight.
I'll save you a little bit.
Yeah, no, he won't. That's okay. When I make the chicken wings,
That's okay. I'll be there because I'll probably be
you be
one
there
help.
watching this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I'll shoot you the recipe for that, and you guys can give those a try at home.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I hope everybody watching the episode picks up Lebowski, Kool-Luah. You got to say it right. You got to put the cool in it.
You got to pause in between. Kool-Luah.
There it is. No, we appreciate you being here, David, and telling us about your brand and all its uses. Because now I got to go get in the kitchen.
Yeah, now we're going to have some fun. Where can everybody reach you? And website?
Follow us on, it's LebowskisCool-Luah.com. Also LebowskisTaproom.com. They both together. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok under Lebowski's Taproom and or Lebowski's Kool-Luah. We're constantly posting fun videos, new recipes, things as we get out on the awards circuit with that, posting different events that we're at. Our goal is to be at some of these competitions here in the near future so that you can taste our product in person. This year, we're definitely planning on being at the Los Angeles International Wine and Spirits Festival as well as the San Diego Spirits Festival coming up later this year. So we'll have booths available where people from all over the country can try the product out firsthand.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, those are some of the largest awards you can get for having a spirit liqueur, correct?
Absolutely. Yes.
Well, that's good.
Awesome.
Man.
Well, we hope you bring home the gold again.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right. Well, everyone, check them out. This has been amazing. It really does pair well with food and other spirits.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely pick it up. You said it was $34.99.
$38.99 is our
$38.99.
retail
Yeah.
liquor price. Some prices, California probably will add a couple bucks in taxes to that.
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
So dinner and a drink.
There you go. Dinner,
this liqueur.
dessert, drink. I mean, we every single way that we try to infuse the coffee liqueur, just adds that one more arrow to the quiver.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll be looking out for that that recipe book this Christmas.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for being here, David. As we always say on our show, first of all, like, subscribe, and share, but also drink to remember, not to forget. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you so much.